Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
Rio Pecos Medical Associates proudly welcomes Dr. David Fuccinari, OBGYN. With advanced training in minimally invasive techniques, Dr. Fuccinari is the first in our community to offer robotic surgery for women experiencing heavy or painful periods, pelvic pain, uterine fibroids, and more. Dr. Trevor Miller, Family Practice and Obstetrics, provides prenatal and OB care along with comprehensive primary care for the whole family, including wellness exams, acute visits, chronic disease management, skin procedures, and joint injections. Rio Pecos has expanded care once again by adding pediatrics. We welcome Kim Hansen and Rihanna Shaw, both experienced pediatric nurse practitioners who share a commitment to compassionate, patient-centered care and who have earned the trust of our community over the years. Book your appointment for OBGYN, family practice, or pediatric care online at riopecosmed.com or call 575-622-6322. Rio Pecos Medical Associates, advancing health and wellness for every generation.
If you're looking for the best deal on your next vehicle, look no further. The Roswell Hyundai Used Car Super Center. With a huge selection of vehicles to choose from, nearly every make and model. You're sure to find the vehicle that fits your needs and budget. Whether you're in the market for a large truck, a high-end luxury vehicle, or an affordable car for first-time buyers, the Roswell Hyundai Used Car Super Center has something for everyone. The #1 used car super center in Southeast New Mexico, 2 years in a row. Roswell Hyundai, the fun place to buy a car. 1909 West 2nd.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the launch pad here on the campus of Goddard High School. We're here with Cathedral, the Fighting Irish, as they will take on the New Mexico Military Institute Colts. Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald, good morning to everyone. And, Coach, good morning to you. How was the night and how was the morning?
Seems like I just left, but it's a beautiful morning.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, expected weather today between 90 and 92 degrees. What a day. This is March 14th, 2026, and we are here in the 7th, 8th place game here, and excited to do this here. So, all right, Coach, let's just talk a little bit about baseball right here. The New Mexico Military Institute will be the visiting team this morning, and then, of course, Cathedral, the Fighting Irish out of El Paso, Texas, will be the home team. So it looks like for the Cathedral Fighting Irish, from left to right, playing third base will be number 13, Saldivar, and shortstop, number 10, Fonseca. Number 4 will be Vega, and at first base will be number 17, Ramirez. Left to right in the outfield will be Escalante, Gonzalez, and Ledesma. And the battery for the Fighting Irish will be Felix, wearing jersey number 2, and Beltran, wearing jersey number 11. All right, so you have Beltran and Felix going to have a quick conversation, say good morning, and let's get going here. And what do you think, Coach?
Well, how they got here, Cathedral lost in the first round to Clovis 9-1, and then they lost their second round matchup to Roswell High 12-11. That was a good ball game. So that's how Cathedral gets to this 7th place game. NMMI loses to Goddard 17-0 in the first game, and then lost to Portales 11-4.
All right, so it's going to be number 15, Grant Maloney, leading things off here for New Mexico Military Institute. And there's going to be the pitch. Pitch is going to be ball for the first pitch of the ball game.
Just trying to go back over and think about alternative teams.
All right, so New Mexico Military coming in this contest now 2-4 on the year, and Cathedral 6-6-2. All right, Felix wearing jersey number 2 will deliver, and that's going to be upstairs for ball 2. So 2 balls and no strikes. Can't ask for a better day. Look at that flag.
Yeah, no, it's perfect. Might be a little warm for some of the later games, but right now couldn't ask for better conditions. Oh, that got him on the hat.
Well, I will ask you. I know you waited around for that burger last night. How was it?
I did not wait around for
Oh,
the
you
burger.
didn't? All right.
And I regretted it almost immediately.
Yeah, all right. Well, I went ahead and just had a quick little snack and went to bed. I was a little exhausted. All right, coming up to bat for New Mexico Military will be number 26. It will be Brock Spear. Maloney at first base, R1. And that's going to be inside. I think it actually kind of went behind him.
Yeah, that was a little more than inside, but
all right, so 1 ball, no strikes. New Mexico Military with the runner at first base with Maloney. There's the pitch, and that's going to be the first strike of the ball game for Felix.
yeah, he left his control at the hotel, I think, but he'll find it. He'll get it back.
I'm sure he will. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike with no outs. There is the pitch, and there's going to be a bunt, and that's going to be foul.
A little small ball from Coach Blackwell here this morning.
You got to do what you got to do to get things started here in this 7th, 8th place game. New Mexico Military coming off a state championship. And off to a little rough start this year, 2-4. I'm sure Coach Black will get things going, and there's going to be Maloney in motion, and he will. We'll give him credit for a stolen base this morning. What do you think, partner?
Well, Spear was fully prepared to take one for the team there and swing, but since he bounced it in, he's still able to lay off, and so that worked out well for Nimmy.
All right, we're going to have a 2-2 count with no outs. Now New Mexico Military in scoring position, and that's going to be inside for ball 3.
I guess he wasn't prepared to take one for the team there. I didn't realize the count.
All right, so Felix already at 8 pitches, and I believe only 1 has been a strike.
Now 2 and a strikeout.
2 and a strikeout. There you go. It's going to be a call strike. Drop their strike. Good job by Beltran. Over to Ramirez for out number 1.
Now batting the third baseman, the shortstop, number 13, Konstantinos Skopolidis.
All right, Skopolidis now is going to be the number 3 hitter, wearing jersey number 13. Skopolidis, you and I had that opportunity to do a game. He was played a little running back, a little middle linebacker, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, pretty good football player.
Yeah. That's going to be ball inside.
You know what's strange to me? I'm looking at the Max Preps roster for New Mexico Military, and I'm seeing 8th graders on there.
Okay.
Because they now have the intermediate school. And
that's exactly right. So that's
bring
going
them up.
Beneficial to New Mexico Military.
Oh, boy.
Oh, there's going to be an error. Well, no, it's not. No advancement.
Yeah, probably had him, but with a better throw. As Grant got maybe a little happy feet there with his lead.
So nobody hurt. Felix wearing jersey number 2 doing the pitching here for Cathedral.
Another good football player there at second base.
Oh, yes. And that's going to be swinging a miss. And Beltran caught it and then dropped it, but no advancement. One ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. Upstairs for ball 2. Yeah, New Mexico Military have lost to Lovington and also to Goddard. Also beat Chaparral twice, so that's the only 2 games. And of course, losing to Portales. And I'm not sure exactly. It was Portales, and then they lost to. It was Goddard.
Yeah, Goddard and then Portales.
Goddard and Portales. All right, that's going to be foul out of play, I believe, and yes, it is.
Another full count.
All right, so
Felix has settled in a little bit here after the hit batsman.
that's going to be up. Let's see if there's a chance here for
no
first
room.
baseman. None. All right, Coach, so I'm mistaken here. Looks like Coach Blackwell did update his schedule for the most part, and it's going to be 2 and 3 on the year. He did put the loss to Goddard and not to Portales.
Yeah, because that's when, well, it's probably not him updating. It's when I printed them out.
Oh, I see. All right. Well, that's probably true. All right, there's going to be
got
a
him in the
potential
pickle.
stolen base, and looks like Maloney will still third.
And the pitch was a ball, so it will also be a base on balls.
That's correct. So now Scopelitis over at first base, and Maloney at third, and now bringing up is number 20, Barcelo.
Now batting number 20, the pitcher, Barcelo.
Yeah, I don't know Barcelo's first name, as it's not in Max Preps.
Okay. And Felix pitching from the stretch, and there is good-looking pitch. They're going to say it's downstairs.
Yeah, it didn't miss much, did it?
So Fonseca for sure for Cathedral is going to do.
And right now the hitter is Barcelo. Calls timeout for a second as he has taken direction from head coach Brad Blackwell. All right, there's the windup. Steps off and does not deliver. Infield here for Cathedral looks about right. There's going to be another stolen base, and a run will score on the throwing error. So Scopelitis, will get credit for the stolen base, but the overthrow will advance Maloney.
Yeah, it'll be an error for Beltran. Maybe a little bit of a tough luck error. I mean, you'd like to see your middle infielder knock that down. What are we discussing here?
Well, they're going to say it's interference, so they're going to send Scopelitis over to third possibly.
Oh, Brad was trying to say interference to get him to.
Okay, so everything's said, nothing's done, no damage. All right. Barcelo still the hitter, 1-0 with 1 out. There's a pitch and outside strike.
Pro Cathedral coach can get Max behind the dish too. He's not coming back next year.
And there's the curveball, and oh gosh, that one's going to get away there. It's going to be a wild pitch.
Scopelitis will advance on that wild pitch, so he's in scoring position with 1 out. Trying to make it a 2-0 game here. A lot of ways to do it with 1 out.
So 3 balls and 1 strike. There's the pitch, and that's going to be foul to the right side, strike 2. So about 21 pitches here for Felix in this top half of the first inning.
Yeah, he's run all but 1 hitter to a full count, so his pitch total is getting up there.
And this is only the 4th hitter. It seems like it's been eternity here, but
up high, ball 4.
all right. So once again, New Mexico military with runners at the corners. All right, so we have a
Now batting number 2, the catcher, Michael Ortega.
Going to have a courtesy runner.
Tristan 2 will, one of those 8th graders from the intermediate school is the courtesy runner.
Okay, and what was the name of that?
Tristan 2. Number 4.
Sounds great, and that's a ball. So 1 ball and no strikes to Ortega, and that one's going to be a stolen base for 2.
And a called strike. No throw.
All right, so now runners at second and third base, and it looks like number 2 is Michael Ortega doing the catching. So 2 balls and 1 strike with only a single out.
It's
2-1 now. So 2 balls and 1 strike with 1 out. Ortega, the hitter, batting from the right side. Closed stance. Looks like Beltran setting up on the outer half, and that's going to be ball 4. So we were correct.
It's going to load him up for Phillips. Senior shortstop. Well, listed as shortstop, playing center field today. We're going to have our first mound visit.
All right, well, let's take a quick break. We'll be back here in 30 seconds. KSVPTV.com.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Roswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are one Eastern.
Welcome back to KSVPTV.com. New Mexico Military with the lead. 1-0 still batting. Bases are loaded for the Colts. Skopolitis at third base, 2 at second, and Ortega at first base. And hitting is Phillips. That's going to be ball 1.
And Felix is going to have to find the zone here. Nowhere to put Phillips.
Yeah, that's correct. Going to have to find the zone a little bit. Kind of struggling here in this first half. And that's going to be strike 1.
He's thrown 29 pitches, only 10 of them for strikes so far.
You know, believe it or not, it's only 1-0 as of right this moment. It seems like it could be a lot more. That's going to be foul to the left side.
Well, and we've played 16 minutes and we've got 1 out. So
1 out.
Yeah,
and only 1 run.
This might get us a little behind here. Just programming note.
Yes, sir. That's exactly right. All right, Phillips, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if Felix can work his way out of this. Hoping for a 2 ball. Oh, that might be gone.
No way.
And that is a grand salami for Phillips. Really nicely done.
That shocked everybody here in the booth.
Well, it shocked me.
Glad we dressed him out today.
A grand slam.
Well, I think that was almost as good as the one yesterday. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, because that was well out. It was left of the scoreboard. The one last night was, I think the one last night was a little longer because it got halfway up the netting. But yeah, that was a huge shot.
Now
that's
batting,
pretty impressive.
Number 9, the right fielder, Connor Kent.
Wow. All right, so now the score's 5-0 on the Grand Salami.
.335 down the line, is that what I heard over there?
Yeah.
Okay, so
All
that
right.
one was at least 345, 350.
All right, Connor Kent heading for the Colts. I was about to say the Broncos. It's the Colts.
Yeah, looks at a strike on the first pitch.
That was legit.
And that's going to be ball downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's the pause. And will release. And that one's going to be a ground ball over to Vega. Vega over to Ramirez for out number 2.
Yeah, maybe Coach Cook. I'm sure he'll hear about that
Yeah,
later today.
I'm sure he will.
Now batting number 16, the
Senior
second
Mackay
baseman,
Phillips.
Juan Carlos Hurtado.
All right,
Just,
so number 16 is Hurtado. And that one should be caught over in center field by Gonzalez, and it is for out number 3.
All right, so that does it for the Broncos in the first, but they get 5 runs on just 1 hit, 1 error, and 35 pitches. Cathedral top the order when we come back. 5-0 Colts, KSVPTV.com.
Tax Time Heroes assemble. Your refund has landed at Roswell Nissan. Van Man and the mighty J Squad are soaring high to knock down evil prices. Whether you're upgrading your ride, trading in for better, or grabbing your very first vehicle, our superhero team is here to crush bad financing and deliver your perfect Nissan match. Bring in your tax refund and Nissan will double it up to $4,000. Don't wait. See what superpowered savings you qualify for today. Up to $4,000. Click RoswellNissan.com or stop by Roswell Nissan and let our heroes turn your tax refund into your next set of keys. Roswell Nissan, 2111 West 2nd.
Do you have missing teeth or would like them replaced? If you think dental implants are not affordable, think again.
We good? All right, welcome back to KSVPTV.com. Gonzalez, Fonseca, Ramirez coming up to bat for Cathedral. And I'm sorry for the pause. I was just reading some information here. But 5 runs on 1 hit, 1 error, 35 pitches, quite a bit for a half inning, Coach.
Yeah, they're going to have to go to the pen, and obviously day 3 of a 3-day tournament, your pen is depleted.
Yep.
Your options are fewer. So, yeah, this might get ugly pitching-wise for Cathedral. And we don't know much about Barcelo.
Right.
Because he's not on the max preps here. Don't even know his what grade he's in.
Yeah, we actually had to
Now batting
add a player on Game Changer.
number 8, Marco Gonzalez.
All right, so Barcelo, as you mentioned, Coach, will be the pitcher for New Mexico Military. Playing third base will be number 26, Spear, followed by Scopelitis at shortstop, Hurtado at second base, Maloney at first, Carter in left field, Phillips in center, and Kent in right field, excuse me. All right, the hitter is going to be Gonzalez, draws ball 1. There's the windup and the pitch, and nicely done. Call strike.
Pretty good pitch there. He does a little grooming on the mound there.
All right, full windup as he gets the signal from Ortega. There's a nice curveball. And it seems like he wants to be here all day long, so he's going to say that's ball 2.
Well, it's such a nice morning. I mean,
It
where
is.
else would you want to be?
Well,
You don't get paid by the hour.
that's right. Just a beautiful morning, and why not be here at the yard, huh? I'm sure the barbecue grill is going to be going on. That's going to be a strike. He says he heard me, right?
Yeah, it must have.
2 balls, 2 strikes, and no outs. There's Gonzalez with another curveball, ground ball to Spear. Nicely done, backhand, and there's the delivery, and gets him. Maloney, what a grab. And I think Spear needs to go over there and give him a hug.
Well, it was a good play by Maloney because he had to take his foot partially off the bag, but he left the toe on in the stretch.
Well, but in all honesty, Coach, Spear did have a good backhand, and that's nicely done. Hard play for the youngster.
Yeah, no, that's well done.
All right, Fonseca now batting for Cathedral, and that's going to be ball 1. There's the windup and the delivery and the curveball. Called strike.
In there, Fonseca agrees with the call.
All right, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. New Mexico Military. The Colts with the lead, 5-0.
Ouch.
And that one's going to get him right in between the numbers. Hit by pitch.
Yeah, just turned the correct way and took it for the team.
Gabriel Ramirez.
Any way you get on's a good way, right?
Yes, sir, that is correct. So Ramirez, the 3-hole hitter, coming up to the plate. Fonseca now at first base.
Got someone chasing the home run ball over there.
And there's the pitch, and swing and a miss, strike 1. Yeah, that ball is still going. It's probably over in the Enchanted Hills area.
Bird watching.
Bird Sanctuary. All right, there's the pause, and fell back. Yeah, that was nicely done, and boy, that was hit hard and hit well. Think he surprised himself?
He'd never admit it, but yeah, could
Yeah,
be.
well. All right, there's the pitch inside. Backs up Ramirez, ball 2. Or excuse me, ball 1. 1 ball with 2 strikes and an out.
Backed up Martinez, too. Did you notice that? 1-2 the count.
Oh, there's the pick move, and no. Fonseca slides in safely. Head first.
Yeah, I think he needs to dive back and try to be a little lower there because he almost got tagged out up high by Maloney.
Yeah, he did. It's going to be upstairs inside for ball 2. Spring training. You're about to go into any games, Coach?
No, I wish I was. I'm going to take a little trip next week, but it will not involve baseball.
All right, 2-2. And that one is hit well, and that might have a chance.
Yep.
And it does. A 2-run shot for Ramirez. And now the score is 5-2.
And he is all smiles rounding third.
Yeah, very, very good swing.
No weightlifting flexing like we had last night, but
yeah, I couldn't
more
believe that,
appropriate
right?
celebration.
Well, he flexes coming around third and flexes at the dugout and then ends up losing. Yeah, that's not real good.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, we had a coach would say, hey, son, You throw that right in between the numbers next time.
Yeah. No, that's what would have happened.
Oh, he was?
Even today, that's chance of that happening.
All right, Escalante now the hitter. Ball one. And I'm not saying that's the case. I'm just saying back in the day.
Yeah, well, no, if that's a common thing to happen at most levels back then.
Well, that depends who you're playing to, I suppose. Is
that behind it?
It was. 2 balls and no strikes worth an out.
That's where you got to do a little twerking and get on base, right?
Absolutely.
Got to reach out there and get that one.
Ball away. That's going to be low, he says. And the 1 o'clock game this afternoon is between.
That's Roswell High School and Portales Rams.
Coach Nusser, his brother, is now the AD over at Portales High School.
Yeah, Dusty. TC's got nothing to live up to. Dusty won a state title with baseball.
Now batting,
Sure did.
the catcher, number 11, Alex Beltran.
All right, Alex Beltran, the left-hand hitter, working with 1 out and a runner on with Escalante drawing a walk. Ooh, nice swing. Swing and a miss, strike 1. No balls and 1 strike. There's the pick move. Defense here just kind of working normal. Third base about even. Now it goes up to the grass, so 3 or 4 steps up. Curveball inside. Ball number 1. 2 home runs in this ball game, and they were shots, I will tell you.
Yeah, neither one were.
Get the lead runner, so 3, 6, and 3 for the double play. Nicely done. So Maloney over to Scopolitis. Back to Maloney for the double play and out of the inning. Nicely done.
Yeah, that was pretty slick. So Cathedral gets 2 runs on 1 hit. It was the home run. And 20 pitches. New Mexico Military will have Carter up first, and then it's back to the top of the order with Maloney and Spear. 5-2 NMMI. Back after this.
Do you have missing teeth or would like them replaced? If you think dental implants are not affordable, think again. At Maupin & Brown Dentistry, their goal has always been to provide the highest quality dentistry in a state-of-the-art office at a reasonable price. They routinely treat patients that have traveled out of town for a consultation but cannot afford the treatment quoted. If this sounds like your story, come in today. As one of New Mexico's largest users of the world-class Nobel implants, they're able to purchase in volume and pass the savings on to you. So if you're missing a tooth or have loose dentures, call today for a free evaluation, which includes a free 3D x-ray. You'll be given treatment options and an honest evaluation with no hard sell, no arm twisting. But don't take our word for it. Just ask one of the thousands of patients they've treated. Maupin & Brown Dentistry, your choice for experienced, affordable, state-of-the-art dentistry. Call 627-0141 or visit maupinbrowndentistry.com. Artesia General Hospital presents Healthy Living Tips for the Spring Season. Spring is a time of renewal and a great opportunity to refresh your health habits. Start by managing seasonal allergies.
All right, welcome back. At the end of 1, the score is 5-2. 2 runs on 1 hit, 20 pitches for Barcelo. But, Coach, 2 home runs in the first inning.
Yeah. Well, and between that and the pitch count, we're on pace for a 3-hour and 45-minute game.
Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, Felix, the pitcher, wearing jersey number 2, will deliver and strike 1. Swing and a miss for Felix. I beg your pardon, Carter. And that's going to be outside, ball 1. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike. Goddard is the 9th hitter. It's a little foul ball. Strike 2. I heard that noise there. I was like, what is that noise? But it's the AC already kicking on.
Gotta love it. And the breeze picking up a little bit. We might have some breeze this afternoon, but not much yet. I mean, couldn't be more perfect.
You're exactly right. There is the pitch and a slow curveball downstairs. Ball 2.
It's a slight breeze out, but nothing that's game changing.
Little ground ball back to Felix. Oh, that's scary, but 1 of 3 to Ramirez for out number 1.
Now batting, the leadoff hitter, first baseman, number 15.
You know, pitchers have a tendency of throwing things to the right, left, into the ground.
Yeah, it's if you're not the professor, Greg Maddox, then you can pretty much count on those throws not being perfect.
Well,
which is ironic. I mean, those are the guys that are supposed to be the most accurate with the throws.
You would think, but it does happen.
Yeah, you prefer he kind of jogs over there and scoops it, right?
Well, I tell you what.
Underhands it.
A lot of people do.
Get off the mound so you don't step on the dirt.
That's right. That's exactly right, because pitchers are just a different breed. We love them, but just a different breed. Nicely hit.
Right at him, though.
But Desmond with the catch for out number 2.
Hit that well.
Now batting number 26, third baseman, Brock Spear.
All right, Brock Spear coming up to bat. And there is the pitch. Brock Spear over to Fonseca. Fonseca delivers to Ramirez for out number 3.
So I'll tell you what, first inning, Felix had 35 pitches. Second inning, he had 8.
A lot better.
Yeah. All right. I got ahead of myself, so New Mexico Military gets no runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on base, and 9 pitches. I apologize. We're still in a 5-2 ball game, KSVPTV.com.
Artesia General Hospital presents Healthy Living Tips for the Spring Season. Spring is a time of renewal and a great opportunity to refresh your health habits. Start by managing seasonal allergies. Keep windows closed on high pollen days. Wash your hands and clothes after being outdoors, and talk with your provider about the right allergy medications for you. As the weather warms up, get moving. Take a family walk, plant a garden, or enjoy outdoor activities to boost heart health and energy. Spring is also a perfect time for checkups and preventive screenings. Staying ahead of your health helps prevent bigger problems down the road. And don't forget hydration. Warmer days means your body needs more water. Small steps now can lead to a healthier season ahead. These healthy living tips are presented by Artesia General Hospital, ready to help take care of you and your family. Artesia General Hospital presents your Spring Health Checklist.
All right, welcome back to KSVPTV.com. 5-2 the score in favor of New Mexico Military. Vega, Saldivar, and Felix are due for the Fighting Irish. Swing and a miss for strike one to Vega. There's the pitch again, and that one's going to be, ooh, I thought that was going to fall, but nicely done by Phillips. Not only does Phillips hit a home run, a grand salami, but makes a great catch in center for out number one.
Yeah, that's two really well-hit baseballs, but unfortunately just pretty much right to the outfielders and just unlucky. Hit the ball that well, and sometimes you're out anyway.
Yes, sir. All right, now brings up Saldivar. And it's going to be in the dirt. Ball one. Coach, you want a water? You good?
I'm great. Thank you, though.
You must have the diet soda, right?
I have a iced tea.
All right. One ball, one strike, and an out. There's the bender. Nicely done for the called strike. And, ooh, the bender gets him. Strike number 3, swing and a miss.
So after a marathon first inning, we're about to have a super quick second inning.
Yeah, so you and I have a day today. 3 ball games.
Yeah.
10-1-4, is that what we're saying?
If things go well, yes.
Yeah. Oh, and look at Scopolitis. Nicely done. 6-3, and the put out for out number 3.
So that was, by my count, a 7-minute inning. No runs, no hits, no errors on 7 pitches. So we will head to the third in a 5-2 ball game with New Mexico Military leading Cathedral on KSVPTV.com.
Check out some of the Lucky 7 bargains you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market. Select varieties of Philadelphia cream cheese spreads are 2 for $7, and cans of Star-Kissed Chunk Light Tuna packed in oil or water are only 67 cents each. In produce, juicy plums or yellow peaches are $1.97 a pound, and heads of fresh green cabbage are 27 cents each. In the meat department, family packs of boneless top sirloin steak are $6.97 a pound, and pork baby back ribs are only $2.97 a pound. These are just some of the Lucky 7 bargains you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market.
Picture this. You're behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground, moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever, and enjoying the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand what this feels like, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
It's game on.
All right, welcome back. And up for the New Mexico Military Institute Colts is Scopolitis, Barcelo, and Ortega.
Scopolitis just made a real good play at shortstop to end the half inning. See if he carries that momentum here.
Ball one.
That's a pretty good pitch.
And there's the pitch again, and that one's going to be popped up over to center field, and Gonzalez, oh, that kind of carried. That was really hit a lot better than I thought.
Just kind of kept going on him, and you see the flag out there. But he did just throw the hands, didn't he?
Yeah, Scopolitis, just a strong kid, and just threw his hands.
Now batting the pitcher, number 20, Barcelo.
All right, Barcelo is the hitter, and Barcelo is 0 for 0. Swing and a miss, strike one. Yeah, Barcelo actually had a walk in his last frame. There's a nice little curveball by Felix.
Slow curveball.
Very slow. All right, the count is 0-2 with an out. 5-2 is the score. We are here in the top half of the third inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty exciting game. 2 home runs, some good plays in the field.
Yeah, both squads really struggled for the most part in that
in the
first inning, and kind of just got better as the game has progressed.
Well, it is an early game. They just woke up, right?
Yes, that's correct, sir. There's the ground ball over the shortstop. Fonseca will dribble, and that's going to be considered an error. Ruled an error, actually.
Yeah, and I would say a fielding error before the throwing error.
That's right, sir. That's how I'm going to rule it.
I mean, if he fields it cleanly, it could have been a throwing error, but that was...
Now then, the catcher, number 2, Michael Ortega.
All right, so Michael Ortega batting in the 5th position. He also walked one time. And there's the pitch, and it's going to be in the dirt.
Yeah, good backhand by the catcher Beltran.
Ortega standing tall. He's really grown. I bet he's about 6 foot now. Maybe bigger. Oh, wow. That is, they're going to call that a strike in the dirt.
Yeah, because he didn't indicate that he offered. That was a called strike.
And there goes the runner, but nicely done, executed. Oh, look at this. He had nobody covering third base.
Oh, good job by the catcher.
Yeah, good job by switching, making himself a third baseman.
Now batting center fielder number 5, Makai Phillips.
So it's going to be a bunt. The batter will be out at first base. Went 1-3. And, of course, Barcelo advances.
Yeah, you'd like to see Saldivar hustling back to third on that play, but luckily the catcher was heads up.
Well, and, of course, I didn't see – they're going to call that a strike?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I didn't see Escalante. He might have been moving. I don't know. I was really focusing on the switch.
Yeah, that's a long way for Escalante to go.
Well, that one is wild pitch, coach, on that one. Catcher didn't even get a chance to catch it.
Well, it must have been bad if you're saying that.
It was. Really bad.
Beltran, a good catcher.
That thing hit in front of the plate, it looked like. That's going to be upstairs for another ball. 2 balls and a strike.
Of course, Phillips hit that towering home run his last time up.
Yeah, he did, and he's going to see what he can do again. Ooh, nicely done. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, that was not trying to just make contact there, was it?
You know what they say, right? You hit one, then you're going to try to do it again as many times as you can.
Sure.
So better focus on just trying to spray hit or something and just get on. Get you another run in here for insurance. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And Marcelo at third base, 90 feet away. And it's going to be ball upstairs. Full count. Infield playing normal. I'm going to tell you what, Kelly, he has a good extension.
Well, he certainly did his last time up.
Oh, my gosh, he did.
That was something to see.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go back to ksvptv.com and look at that. That was nicely done. All right, there is the pitch, and that's going to be ball 4, so good AB.
Yeah, I got some big cuts to try to duplicate the home run, but didn't sacrifice the at-bat at all.
It's fully charged, but I'm going to try to keep it fully charged. Have a game at noon. I'm going to have to go live stats to take a look at the college softball game. Missouri Western taking on Fort Hays State. Start a conference. And there is the runner. Oh, good throw. So it looks like Phillips will get credit for the steal. And then, of course, Barcelo will go home on that same play.
He'll also get a stolen base.
And a stolen base, yep.
And a run scored, making it a 6-2 ball game. And that brings Kent to the plate, who grounded out his first time up, headed over to the second baseman, Vega.
And that's going to be upstairs for a strike.
So I thought it was 0-2, but I guess it's 1-1.
Ground ball over to the third baseman. Saldivar will deliver over to Ramirez, and Ramirez drops it. That's going to be an error on the first baseman.
Yeah, got to give that one to Ramirez. It wasn't a perfect throw, but one he should have made.
Now batting second baseman number 16, Juan Hurtado.
All right, Juan Hurtado up to bat, and he's going to pop that up to the right side. Ledesma might have a chance, and he does. That will be caught for out number 3.
So the Colts get 1 run on no hits, 2 errors, and 21 pitches. Cathedral will have Ledesma, Gonzalez, and Fonseca up. When we come back, 6-2 New Mexico Military, KSVPTV.com.
Hi, can I help you?
I'm here to make hot your home.
You're not Fergie's.
I have right tools for job.
Well, you may have the proper tools, but do you know how to use them?
I learn on Croatian YouTube.
Oh no, baby. Just because they have the equipment don't mean they can get the job done. Let Fergie's work their mojo on your heating and AC unit. 622-2660.
Fergalicious. It's March Madness, and for the month of March, Richland Motors will be having all Chevy 1500s at supplier pricing. The deals are hot. The all-new 2026 GMC 1500s come with 0% for 36 months. Now that's a deal.
Score an SUV that has space, style of a Chevy Equinox, that has 3.9 financing for 60 months. Now that's what I call a slam dunk.
This is our last 2025 Chevy Corvette Stingray with over $5,000.
All right, welcome back to the Launchpad, KSVPTV.com. We have Ledesma, Gonzalez, and Fonseca up for Cathedral. And the score, 6-2 in favor of New Mexico Military. Ball 1.
First at bat of the game for Ledesma in the 9-hole.
There's the ground ball, and it looks like Maloney will make it look easy for out 1.
Routine play there as we head to the top of the lineup.
Now batting Cathedral, the leadoff man, center fielder number 8, Marco Gonzalez.
Okay, so Marco Gonzalez, 0 for 1. Still pitching is Barcelo from the full windup, and there's a curveball and swing, and looks like
foul ball.
Gonzalez got a piece of it. All right, so 0-1 with 1 out. The Colts with the lead. And Gonzalez takes strike 2.
Yeah, Barcelo has settled down.
Nicely, actually.
Yeah, if he can keep this up, he can get back to an efficient number after that. I think it was 7 pitch inning last time.
I believe you're right.
And just giving up the 1 hit, unfortunately, it was a 2-run homer.
And there's the curveball, and that's going to be popped up to center field, and Phillips has it for out number 2.
Shallow fly ball, we'll call it. Phillips had to backpedal. That ball is moving around up in the air despite just a slight breeze. It really seems like it's those outfielders are having to make late adjustments, but so far they're doing just that.
All right, Fonseca up to bat. And there's going to be a little dribbler just foul.
Fonseca was plunked his first time up. Between the 1 and the 0.
That is correct. HP. And Barcelo gets the signals. And that's going to be popped up high, and it might be out of play.
Not much room over there.
Yeah, into the pine trees. Looks like they're getting some pearls ready. All right, so 0-2 to the hitter Fonseca. And that's hit well, but well, look at that, a little slice. Fonseca will definitely have a double, and it's going to be a stand-up double. See that thing slice? You're right.
Yeah. Well, and a pretty good job by Phillips to make that just be a double, because when he fielded that ball, it was still moving away from him. Like he caught up to it, and that ball was still rolling. That was a pretty good job.
Yeah, Phillips showing the speed too, and really recovered pretty well to get that ball in on the relay. Ramirez 1 for 1. Homer on the last at bat. Actually, it was a 2-run homer. The only 2 runs that Cathedral has.
Yeah, Cathedral down 6-2, but actually out hitting Nimmy.
Foul ball. Foul ball.
Foul ball.
Mm-hmm. So you have 0-2.
Mm-hmm.
Ball 1, lower half.
How about this guy to our right, multitasking? I mean, he's an equipment manager, he's running the scoreboard, he's the public address, and he's the official scorekeeper, all in one.
Yeah, rubbing down the pearls as well.
He is an octopus over here. Assistant Coach of the Year.
That's correct. So ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces are wild here for Cathedral. All right, and there now is the pitch from the stretch, and that's ball 3. All right, so now Ramirez having another good AB. Ramirez trying to find something in the zone. maybe about letter high. See if he can take it out again.
Yeah, he's got to have a lot of confidence up there after sending one out.
Oh, and he draws a walk. Good AB. Now you have runners at first and second base. Coming up is number 18, Escalante.
Yeah.
All right, well, it looks like there's going to be a pitching change. We're going to take about a 60-second timeout. We'll be right back. New Mexico Military with the lead, 6-2, KSVPTV.com.
Registration is now open for the spring semester at NMMI Roswell, committed to serving those who have served, helping veterans and military-connected students build brighter futures. NMMI Roswell can guide you through your education benefits and help you take the next step with confidence. Whether you're pursuing arts and sciences, health education, or technical education, your journey starts here. Visit roswell.nmu.edu to learn more.
Success starts here. ENMU Roswell.
Start the year strong with a home that's comfortable, efficient, and easy on your energy bills. The Right Fit membership program. For as little as $15 per month or $199 a year, you can rest assured knowing your unit is ready with biannual HVAC maintenance, as well as reduced dispatch fees, even in the middle of the night. Plus, a 15% discount on all services provided by Fulkerson, as well as preferred scheduling. Be ready for the seasons ahead. Become a Right Fit member with Fulkerson today. Call 575-319-9984 to find out more. Fulkerson Plumbing and Heating. Proudly serving Roswell and surrounding areas.
All right, now we have a pitching change. It's going to be Michael Ortega on the mound, and then Barcelo catching. So just a straight swap. 2 outs. And Cathedral with runners at first and second. Ramirez at first and Fonseca at second base. Ortega delivers, and that's going to be ball away.
Yeah, so Barcelo goes 2 2/3. Faced 12 batters, 42 pitches, 24 of those for strikes. 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 errors, or 2 earned runs.
There's a double steal, and everybody's safe.
Pitch was a strike.
Well, I don't know if it worked, but wow. Cardinal rule of baseball, don't make the first or third outs the third. But it worked for him, so we're trying to get back in the ball game. So let's see what Escalante can do here as he pops it straight up. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, so do you think you had Barcelo on a strict pitch count or something there? He didn't appear to be struggling.
Well, he had to unless there's something we don't know. That's probably the case. And there's going to be the pop-up, and it looks like Phillips will catch it. So the straight swap works, and New Mexico gets out of the inning. New Mexico Military, I beg your pardon.
So Phillips busy out there in center. Cathedral gets no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 19 pitches, and 2 left on base. And the Colts will have Carter, Maloney, and Spear up when we come back. 6-2, Colts, KSVPTV.com.
It's March Madness, and for the month of March, Richland Motors will be having all Chevy 1500s at supplier pricing. The deals are hot.
The all-new 2026 GMC 1500s come with 0% for 36 months. Now that's a deal.
Score an SUV that has space, style of a Chevy Equinox, that has 3.9 financing for 60 months. Now that's what I call a slam dunk.
This is our last 2025 Chevy Corvette Stingray with over $5,000 off. Now that's what I call a fast break of a deal.
Oh no, boss. I'm just not feeling the madness yet. We got anything else for him?
You know what, you're right. So tell you what we'll do. Chevrolet may only be doing supplier pricing on 1500s, but why don't we do supplier pricing on all in-stock units for the month of March? So hurry on down to 2601 West 2nd Street. We're right on the corner and right on the price.
So get off the bench and score your deal today here at Richland Motors.
Left fielder, number 8, Caden Carter.
All right, we are back. 6-2 is the score in favor of New Mexico Military. The Colts doing their job with the straight swap and to get out of the inning. And as you mentioned, we have Carter, Maloney, and Spear coming up for New Mexico Military, and that's going to be ball one.
Carter grounded out to the pitcher his first time up.
That pitch looked pretty good, but they're going to say it's inside. 2 balls and no strikes. New Mexico Military trying to extend their lead here in the top half of the 4th inning. And strike one, outer half. And there's the pause, and now the delivery in the dirt. Ball 3. All right, 3 balls and 1 strike. The defense playing normal here in this ball game, and there's going to be a ground ball over to Fonseca. Over to Ramirez for out number 1.
Yep, kind of just an easy one hopper to Fonseca. Takes his time and makes a perfect throw.
Now batting leadoff hitter Grant Maloney.
All right, took a perfect bounce off this very well manicured infield here.
I totally agree with you.
Pad.
Yeah, really, really nice. Thanks to the Pro Stabilizer Red out of Phoenix, Arizona. And that's going to be out of play as Maloney will do the hitting here for New Mexico Military.
Did that ball hit the screen?
It went out, I thought.
No.
Oh, it stayed in.
It stayed in. The catcher very lackluster going over there, and it bounced about a foot away from him.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought it went out.
I think he did too.
All right, 0-1 to Grant Maloney. So you're telling me he had a chance?
Yeah. I'm saying you had a chance. So that's the kind of thing. Grant should have been out. Now watch what Grant does here. Grant will get on base, I promise you. It's just the way it always works out.
Usually does. And that one's going to be out of play this time. And that's going to wake the folks up in that household.
The baseball gods do not smile on that kind of thing.
You're right. You're absolutely right, Kelly. All right, so Felix trying to see if you can throw a curveball here to Maloney. Oh, that one's going to hit about 10 feet in front of the plate.
And about 6 feet left of the plate. Yeah, that one, he just held on to that one just a little too long.
Yeah, that was.
It's an egg. Treat it like an egg.
That's right. All right, there's the pitch, and just misses outer half. Ball 3, 3 balls, 2 strikes. All right, right, Maloney batting from the right side. And that's going to be ball 4. You know, I'm looking at the last couple of days, just looking at pitchers, and this young man here, I'm not saying he's doing a bad job, but I'm just saying what I've noticed, they just aim instead of throw. I mean, they're just looking at that target. And
well, yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with you at all, but I think part of it too is, and you're saying you saw it earlier in the tournament, but we are at the end of the tournament. We are in the 7th place game. You know, if they had a lot of depth at pitcher, and
makes sense.
But yeah.
See, I'm just seeing the focus. I think right here now he's going to take a look at first base, so he might just concentrate. But if you're a good base runner, and I'm not saying that Maloney's not, I think he's a very good base runner. A lot of those guys can pick up on that.
That was a really good bunt because that ball was way out of the zone. But yeah, your point is a good one. So another sack bunt. As Coach Blackwell looking to manufacture some insurance runs here.
All right, Scopelitis now, the hitter, 0 for 1. See that, but of course, Coach, that I'm trying to say is just back when I was even coaching baseball before I went to softball and back and forth. I mean, we taught that. We looked on film, and right there, see, there it is. That's so right here. Looks like Felix might get in the stretch. He might look to the second base one time and then deliver.
The body language to me, though, says he's in his head.
Yep.
That he's allowing the runner to influence him up there a little bit too much.
Well, Maloney, he's a very good ball player, very smart, and you're right, he's playing with his head. But let's see right here, Coach. He's going to come from the stretch. He's going to look to second base one time and then deliver. Maloney might get that secondary lead. There it is.
Decent play by Blackwell there on the foul ball.
So here you have 2 strikes. Doesn't look at all. There it is, see?
Oh, and another pitch behind him.
Didn't even take a look at second base.
No, and I really thought when he didn't look over there that Maloney would go ahead and go.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit surprised that he didn't because he would have been there easily, obviously, with the mishandling of the pitch and the pitch behind. But because to me, even if he gets out there at third base, then you got Cathedral leading off, or Scopelitis leading off the next inning, and I'd be okay with that.
Ball upstairs. And he's not even taking a look. I mean, you have, of course, your peripheral. Coach, and you understand that. Now, we talked about this the other day. I mean, sometimes you can look at your third baseman if they're playing about even or even a couple steps back to get that, but they're not even doing that.
Yeah.
There it is.
Look again, and he didn't waste it this time.
Well, I wonder if they're hearing us. Because, well, and of course, Brad is very, he's a baseball guy as well, so he understands that. But, people back at home that are watching, that's just an observation. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. It's just an observation. And there is a swing and a miss for strike 3. Strikes out Scopelitis.
So New Mexico Military, no runs, no hits, no errors. 19 pitches and 1 left on base. We're in the middle of the 4th in a 6-2 ball game with the Colts ahead of Cathedral, KSVPTV.com.
Hi, my name's Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
Bob Reed Pest Control is committed to providing the most modern pest management solutions for homes and businesses. Bob Reed can handle every aspect of pest control, from general insects to trees, shrubs, yard treatment, and commercial weed control. And they're the only Centricon termite colony elimination system authorized operator in Southeast New Mexico. No job is too big or too small. Bob Reed Pest Control, Southeast New Mexico's pest management professionals. Find them online at bobreedpestcontrol.com.
All right, welcome back to
575-623-5344.
Southwest Classic.
Serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
7th place game here between New Mexico Military Institute and the Cathedral. Fighting Irish. New Mexico Military with the lead 6-2. Coming up to bat is Beltran Vega and Saldivar.
And Beltran hit into the double play his last time up. Swung at a pitch way out of the zone there.
Yeah, 0-1. And that's a nice hit, but guess who's there? Oh, Phillips misplayed it. Oh, wow. Yeah, could this have been a factor already?
I don't think so.
Well, Coach, I have to call that an error.
I'm giving the error on that. Yeah, he's there in plenty of time and maybe even got a little bit of his glove on it. Hard to tell from this far away, but
well, that that could haunt New Mexico Military there.
Yeah, he's been so busy out there, and of course hit the grand slam. He's done his bit for the team, but
there's Scopelitis with the throw to Maloney, and good job. And really, Beltran with kind of a, I don't know, that's kind of a heads-up play or pretty dangerous. He must have read it just right, because I don't know if I would have sent him.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Number 9, Tomas.
I mean, because you
and,
have
and he maybe just decided on his own, you know. He decided he could make it and win.
Yeah, well, it wasn't the glove side. It was actually to the bare hand and more to the 5-hole, but, well, nicely done. Saldivar 0 for 1 here, batting in the 7th spot. Ortega delivers and strike 1. All right, so Beltran just 90 feet away from scoring here. Nicely done. Good block by Barcelo. Ball 1. All right, the infield playing normal. They're not going to cut the run off as they are in the lead. There's a called strike. And especially with Saldivar with, well, he struck out swinging last time, so they're about right, playing even. Or up to even.
Bounced in there for ball 2, evens the count.
Yep. All right, so the pitch from Ortega comes to a set, and now the delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 upstairs. Nicely done. All right, coming to bat now is Felix.
Now batting, pitcher number 2, Tirso Felix.
Felix grounded out his first time up. But an RBI chance here.
Oh, look at Barcelo. I'm telling you, man. I love the work ethic there. That's great. I'm going to take a look at his stance here. If he's going to the new way of catching or the traditional way, and he is starting the new way. That's going to be popped up, and will it go foul? Oh, just barely. Yeah, I guess you could say it's kind of a comfortable stance. You don't have to wear and tear on the knees as much. You know, back in the day, we didn't even have the knee savers then. It was all, that's why my knees are all messed up, Coach. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Really good location. Good pitch for a 1-1 count. Going to go about 2 or 3 balls out. Trying not to get the run in. And now that's a foul to the left side. All right, so everything's twos. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say Ortega with a chance to pitch himself out of a little bit of a jam here.
Well, let's see if he'll come with the curveball here away. And he decides to go with the fastball. Nicely done. Strike number 3 as Ortega strikes out Felix to get out of the inning.
Cathedral gets no runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left on base, 13 pitches for Ortega. Score is still 6-2 NMMI, KSVPTV.com.
What's going on, guys? Jeremy Broly here at Roswell Honda, and tax time is here. We're doubling your tax refund up to $2,000. Tax time means upgrade time. Trading in a vehicle, I'll give you an extra $1,000 for trading in your vehicle. Not trading in a vehicle, I'll give you an extra $1,000 just for having a vehicle registered in your name. But don't wait long. This offer ends at the end of this month. So come see us right here in Roswell at 2177 West 2nd Street.
Ring in the new year and save on the speed you need with Plateau. Switch today and get reliable, blazing fast speed to stream more, game more, and surf more than ever before. Plus consistent billing with no data caps. And with Plateau, you'll save more too. Take 2026 to the next level with Plateau. Lock in your low rate today, then get ready to get the speed you need without breaking the bank. Call 1-877-PLATEAU or log on to plateautel.com today and ring in the new year with Plateau. Tried, true, trusted.
All right, welcome back to KSVPTV.com. New Mexico Military, the Colts with the lead 6-2. As we begin the top half of the 5th inning, Barcelo, Ortega, and Phillips due up.
Barcelo has a walk and reached on air, so on base both times. Let's see what he can do here as New Mexico Military tries to add to this 6-2 lead. Oh, and a new pitcher.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So we have number 5 pitching, is that correct? It is.
Yeah, I have no idea who number 5 is, so we're just going to have to say
number 5. So
number 5.
We're going to have to create a player here.
You do have a name? Oh, so we don't know the number that goes with the names. Okay.
All right, so I did hear a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike for the new pitcher, number 5.
Yeah, maybe Coach Blackwell can go and complain and say, hey, we need to know who this is.
I'll see if we can make that happen. All right, so now there's the curveball there. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. The new pitcher, his name is number 5.
Let's call him Mambo, shall we?
Mambo. Mambo number 5. That's going to be up a bit. I think I have 3.
Yeah, I've got 3-1.
3-1.
But it must have been deuces. No, it is ball 4.
Yeah.
So Barcelo draws his second walk of the ball game.
Yeah, now comes Ortega.
Now batting the pitcher, number 2, Michael Ortega.
All right, looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner. It's going to be number 4. It's going to be 2. That's the right pronunciation.
Tristan, yeah, 2.
2.
Whoa, got him. Yeah.
And,
he dropped the ball.
Well, I think it was on the after the fact. That's going to be picked off. 2 picked off.
Welcome to the bigs, 8th grader.
So good job by pitcher number 5, better known as Mumbo. And there's the ground ball, and that's going to be an error on Saldivar, excuse me.
Yeah, it just kind of ate him up. I mean, that's tough.
It is.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and it's a tough place to play. That ball gets to you awfully quickly, and they got him.
Got him.
Oh, my goodness.
So Mumbo, number 5, gets 2 consecutive picks.
Wow.
And we don't have a name for number 5.
No, it's We're going Mambo. I'm going with Mambo.
It is Mambo.
Yeah. Coach Blackwell not happy at all with consecutive guys getting picked off at first. And really not even close.
Yeah, Phillips swing a miss. Well, Phillips, he's due again. There's the pitch, and curveball inside, strike 1. Strike 2.
Strike 2.
I'm sorry. 0-2, you're exactly right. Ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Good approach by Phillips there. He was ready to fight it off if he needed to, but saw it was well outside the zone.
Oh, and Phillips wanted it, but luckily enough, he stayed off it. It is going to be called the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Mumbo, number 5, in the stretch.
Maybe we can play that in between innings. There we go. It's coming.
And there's going to be a foul ball to the right side.
Spin it, Mr. DJ. As Coach Alvarado says.
Yep. All right, now there is Mambo pitching from the stretch. And that's going to be strike 3. And Phillips didn't know what to do there. But it's going to be strike 3 for out number 3.
And the Colts, no runs, no hits, 1 error. Nobody left on base, 12 pitches for Mambo, number 5. And we'll be right back in the 6-2 ball game for the bottom of the 5th.
When you need tough, reliable equipment
KCTV.com.
that gets the job done right, turn to your local Kubota experts. Amigo Machinery in Roswell is proud to be your hometown Kubota dealer, offering a full line of tractors, mowers, and construction equipment, plus genuine parts and expert service and advice. Locally owned and operated, and here for you. Stop by Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell, or call us at 575-624-2026. Amigo Machinery, your trusted local Kubota dealer for all of Southeast Southeast New Mexico.
Exciting news for Southeast New Mexico. The Advanced Heart and Vascular Center of New Mexico in Carlsbad, home to Dr. Amanda Ryan's trusted cardiology care for over 13 years, is now part of Current Clinic. That means world-class electrophysiology services right here in Southeast New Mexico. No more 3-hour drives to see a specialist. Current Clinic is bringing advanced, life-changing treatment for atrial fibrillation, AFib, and other heart rhythm disorders close to home. Early intervention for AFib can dramatically lower your risk of stroke, and our goal is to help
You'll never guess. Mambo number 1. All right, Ledesma, Gonzalez, and Fonseca up for Cathedral. And Ortega's still doing the pitching for the Colts. And nice pitch, nicely done. It's going to be a call strike for strike 1.
Ledesma grounded out his first time up, just his second time to the dish here. As we've only had 4 hits in the ball game.
Yeah, 2 of those home runs.
Yeah. So not a lot of base runners. And after a long first inning, it's gone very quickly since. Less than an hour and a half into it.
Ball in the dirt. 21, the count. And Ortega comes to the pause from the stretch and delivers, and that's going to be outside for ball 3. 31 the count. New Mexico Military currently with the lead 6-2. We're in the bottom of the 5th. There's the pitch and the ground ball over to Maloney. 3 unassisted, out number 1.
His second play like that today.
That is correct. Now coming up to the dish will be number 8, Marco Gonzalez. 0 for 2.
Ground out and a fly out.
And that's going to be ball 1 away. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. And that one's just in. 20 the count.
I'm curious what's going on under the tents out there.
I was thinking the same thing. I was wondering.
First Saturday of spring break.
Oh, that is
Civil
correct.
Air Patrol. Okay.
They're lifting off rockets.
All right.
It's going to be ball 3. And actually, they wanted that to be at Roswell High School, but they said if you're going to lift rockets or you're going to shoot off rockets, the appropriate place would be at Goddard.
Absolutely. From right next to the launch pad.
That's right. And that's going to be a
ball. So Gonzalez reaches base for the first time today. And it will bring up Fonseca, who's a 1 for 1, who hit a double into the gap in right center last time up.
Yeah, this game is far from being over, even though this is the bottom half of the 5th inning. Fonseca hits it foul, left side. All right, the defense for New Mexico Military is about double play depth, but I do see where the shortstop has Scopolitis is out of the ball game, it looks like. Oh no, Scopolitis is at second. There it is, and around the turn is going to be Gonzalez, and they might have a play at the plate, but no, it's going to be overthrown. You going to rule out an error or a hit? It was hit hard.
Oh, the hit was definitely, the play was definitely a hit.
Yeah. You going to give him a double?
I think you got to.
Yep, I am. Going to give him a double. And then Gonzalez will score safely.
And Fonseca
will advance on the throw.
Yeah, no. Bad throw, but not an error.
Yep, correct. All right, now just a 3-run deficit now for Cathedral. And now there's going to be the wild pitch. Coach. Yesterday was all pass balls. Today is wild pitches. Oh, wait a minute. He did not advance. Fonseca did not advance. That's all right. We'll leave it as is.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
So-called 1 ball.
We're not the official book, so we don't have to fix it.
That's correct. All right, so Brad Blackwell calls timeout to go have conversation with Michael Ortega.
Batting for Cathedral, first baseman number 17, Gabriel Ramirez.
All right, so Gabriel Ramirez.
So that's interesting that they switched the middle infielders.
Oh yeah, I thought I saw that. I was like, wow. I thought Scopelitis was actually playing a pretty good shortstop, and not that this young man's not. I'm just surprised me.
Yeah.
So Hurtado is maybe out.
No, they just switched. The middle infielders just switched.
Okay, that is going to be strike 1. All right, now there's the pitch. Ball upstairs. All right, so Scopelitis.
Well, you don't want to give Ramirez anything that he can turn on because he has already hit one out. Oh, look out.
Oh, and that's going to be another ball upstairs. Nice throw by Barcelo over to Spear.
Yeah, a little bit better throw probably has him. If that throw's not that high, he might have a shot. As Fonseca a little, I don't want to say lazy, but a little.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Lax.
Ball 4. All right, so now Ortega with about 33 pitches or so.
You know, I'm fine with walking Ramirez there. I know it's not an intentional walk, but now the double play ball is a possibility that gets you out of the inning, and you don't have the guy who's already gone yard. Don't give him something to pitch.
And not only that, you have Escalante that's currently 0 for 1.
Yeah.
Now, he did have a walk, and then he flew out to center.
Yeah, I think that was a line. Well, no, that was a straight-up fly out to center. And now we're going to get a defensive adjustment, first and third with 1 out. Everybody on the same page?
Yes, sir. All right, so Ortega taking the signal from Barcelo. And there is the runner. And that's going to be Jammy Jam. It's going to be a hit by pitch. And bases are now loaded.
And Ramirez says, man, you're messing up my stolen base statistics here.
Yeah.
Because they were going to just let him go, I think. But now they're loaded. Of course, now that you have more chances for a double play, I guess, but still don't want to load the bases down 3.
Yeah, Beltran, he's the 5th hitter. He's 0 for 2, but has a good stick from the left side.
Yeah, and he's
number 11, Alex Beltran.
He hit in a double play the first time, but then hit a line drive and reached on an error by the center fielder, so he hit it hard last time. And Ortega way up high on first pitch.
The Colts with the lead right now, 6-3, bottom half of the 5th with only 1 out. There's a strike, swing and a miss. And that's going to be fouled back, strike 2. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases are loaded. Fonseca at third base. Ramirez at 2. And Escalante at first base. Ortega delivers, and that's going to be ball in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and a single out. Infield fly rule is in effect.
Yeah, a couple of big pitches coming up right now.
Absolutely. And that's going to be fouled over to the right side. Ortega about 39 pitches.
Mm-hmm. That's what I have. In relief. That's a lot of pitches for an inning and 2/3.
It sure is.
Might have to go deeper into the pen.
There's the pitch, and that one's going to be hit hard and high, but Phillips can't see it. That's going to be another error.
Goodness.
So that's telling me that the first one might have been the same thing, but that's a big error.
Well, and he's lucky he didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
That ball could have easily hit him in the face. But it's going to have to be an error, despite losing it in the sun.
And I believe only 1 run had come in. Is that correct? Yeah. All right, so now the score is 6-4. Looks like there's going to be a pitch change. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here in about 60 seconds. KSVPTV.com.
Exciting news for Southeast New Mexico. The Advanced Heart and Vascular Center of New Mexico in Carlsbad, home to Dr. Amanda Ryan's trusted cardiology care for over 13 years, is now part of Current Clinic. That means world-class electrophysiology services right here in Southeast New Mexico. No more 3-hour drives to see a specialist. Current Clinic is bringing advanced, life-changing treatment for atrial fibrillation, AFib, and other heart rhythm disorders close to home. Early intervention for AFib can dramatically lower your risk of stroke, and our goal is to help our community understand just how important that is. You and your loved ones deserve comprehensive, cutting-edge heart care without leaving town. If you're experiencing an irregular heartbeat or AFib symptoms, expert care is now available locally. Visit currentclinic.com today to learn more and schedule your consultation. Current Clinic, easy access to comprehensive AFib care right here in Southeast New Mexico.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
All right, welcome back. We have a pitching change. Looks like Phillips will now go to the bump, and then Ortega will go to left field, and then from there we'll have Carter now in center. All right, up to bat is Vega, who is 0 for 2, but now the score is 6-4. All right, let's see what happens here. If there's a question with Phillips, coming to a pause, but he will pitch from the full windup with 1 out. And there's the pitch, and that's going to be down low, ball 1. All right. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Vega 0 for 2. Line out and a ground out, both up the middle.
All right, looks like Ramirez just kind of playing with Phillips, trying to get into his head a little bit, trying to take a big lead, and he can do that since he is pitching from the full stretch. Now, there's going to be the ground ball to Spears. Spears will go 5-2. Will get the out, so nicely done by Brock Spears. That will be the filler's choice.
Yeah, and Ramirez was so busy messing with the pitcher that he got caught going the wrong way with the bases loaded and a ground ball. Not that he had much of a chance anyway, but.
Yeah, Spear did a good job, and just now it's 2 outs. Now the hitter's going to be number 9. Saldivar called it a ball.
Mm-hmm. Couple of swinging strikeouts for Salvador.
And in the dirt, ball 2. Your turn to sit and I'll stand. We're going to be here for about 6 more hours, so we better get a little exercise in. All right, there's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled back. Nicely done. Saldivar, as you mentioned, he is 0 for 2. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are loaded. You have Escalante at third base, Beltran at second, Vega at first, and the new pitcher is Phillips, trying to get out of this inning. It's going to be ball upstairs. Now, with Phillips, he did hit a grand slam. He had 4 RBIs there to put New Mexico Military on top, but he has had 2 costly errors.
He has. It's definitely been an eventful game for him.
Yes, it has.
And that second error was a dangerous play. It fly ball that could have easily hit him in the face as he lost it in the sun.
Well, either get some glasses, get your hat down, use your hat for shade, do something. And that's going to be upstairs for strike number 3. All right. Wow.
Okay, so Cathedral gets 2 runs, 1 hit, and 1 error on 33 pitches. New Mexico Military will have Kent, Hurtado, and Carter up. When we come back, it's 6-4 now. So we head to the 6th, KSVPTV.com.
Thanks to a partnership with the City of Artesia, Eddy County residents are automatically enrolled in TransAero Medevac's free air ambulance program, ensuring no out-of-pocket costs if flown by TransAero. You can print your membership card on the City of Artesia's website. Keep this card with your ID and health insurance to act as a request for TransAero Medevac. Eddy County residents, take advantage of this free benefit and make sure when you need it most, fly with TransAero Medevac. Life support by air.
Stretch your tax dollars at National Furniture Liquidators. We know you work hard for your money, and we're here to help. Big savings throughout the store with deals like this 5-piece queen bedroom, just $977, or reclining sofa and love seat, just $598 each. or 60% off a massage chair, just $9.99. Plus great financing options regardless of your credit. Tax time savings at National Furniture Liquidators. When it comes to value, quality, and selection,
Nobody beats Shorty.
All right, welcome back. KSVPTV.com, New Mexico Military. Still with the lead, 6-4. But still pitching for Cathedral is Mambo, number 5. Coming up to bat for New Mexico Military will be Kent, Hurtado, and Carter. All right, there's the pitch, and that's going to be outside. You might not get a call anymore. All right, 1 ball, no strikes. And there's going to be the ground ball, and Saldivar will throw it over to Ramirez for the putout.
Real nice. Salvador, a nice charge, good throw.
All right, coming up to the plate now is Hurtado. Hurtado, 0 for 2. Looks like the Portales Rams have made the trip. There's going to be the ground ball over to Fonseca, and that's going to be an error.
Dusty, bro. As it gets dusty, that ball stops bouncing.
I believe that's second error of the game for Fonseca.
Yeah, just got to get over there and charge and get after it. Not that I guess he kind of charged, but. All right, now Carter is going to be the hitter. He's 0 for 2. And number 5 still pitching here for Cathedral. Swing and a miss, strike 1. All right, Hurtado now taking a decent lead. Already had 2 Colts picked off by Mambo. And that's going to be, you got to take off on that. Have to read that. Oh, that was close. Another pick opportunity, and this time Hurtado is safe.
Well, I'd hate to be the next Colt who gets picked off at first in this ball.
Well, I think you're right on that. Another ball, outside half.
And we're throwing Drake, and he hasn't pitched yet in the game. Gotta do it sometime.
And that's another ball and a walk. So now the Colts have Hurtado at second base and Carter at first. And now coming up to the plate will be the leadoff hitter, Grant Maloney.
Grant's been hit by a pitch, lined out, hit the ball real hard, but right to the right fielder, and then walked.
And the third Colt is picked off.
Oh, my gosh.
At first base. We just talked about that, didn't we?
I think it was just mentioned, yes.
Well, so Mambo, number 5, will deliver over to the first baseman, Ramirez, and that's the third Colt picked off in this ballgame. So now you have 3 Colts picked off. You have 2 key errors in center.
And all by Mambo, too. All 3 of them by the relief pitcher.
And all by Mumble. That's going to be a strike one. I love that. I love it. And all by Mumble. And there's the strike. So now Mumbo doing his job. 0-2 with 2 outs. And there's the pitch. And that one's going to be hit to the right side. And it looks like Hurtado might round third. He does. And hit it for home. And there's a play at the dish. Oh, no! They're going to say he got him on the arm. But the gist of it is he needs to get on the ground.
Yeah, he needs to slide in there, and he's in there easily.
Well, I still think the call was incorrect. I still think that he got in, even though he didn't slide.
I agree 100%. All right, so New Mexico Military, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left on base on 12 pitches. Cathedral will have, not sure who they'll have leading off, but then it'll be Ledesma and Gonzalez. When we come back, we are in a 6-4 ball game, middle of the 6th, KSVPTV.com.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Roswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are one Eastern.
All right, an interesting half inning there. A lot of question of whether the Colt was safe or out. The umpire did call him out, even though he did not slide. Question was he safe? The umpire says no. All right, so let me go back to the top of the lineup here.
Yeah, and it's Mambo with the hit. He picks people off first. He hits.
Yeah, Mambo just
now batting, number 7.
Did his job.
Diego Ledesma.
In between the 5-6 hole. And that's going to be down for Ledesma, ball 1.
Ledesma 0 for 2 in the ball game. Grounded out to first baseman twice.
Can you hear me there? Oh, no. All right, there's the pitch, and there goes the runner. And there's going to be a stolen base for Mumbo. Not is he pitching, he is hitting, and now he's stealing.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
The thing about it is, are you on my side?
I'm on your side.
All right. Phillips comes to a pause, and that's going to be out for Ledesma.
Tying run at the plate. This one is getting interesting.
Yeah, it is getting interesting, that's for sure. All right, Ledesma batting from the left side. He faces Phillips. And he's going to hit that well to the left side. It looks like Ortega will have it, and there is no tag, and that's going to be out number 1.
Call that a line out. And now Gonzalez, the leadoff, grounded out, flew out to center, and walked.
Oh, that's a nice pitch. Inside, strike 1. Yeah, things are getting interesting here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Cathedral trying to make it a comeback. And not going to get that one after the yell. So that's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of deserves that.
It's going to be upstairs, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. You have Mumbo at second base. All right, did they change shortstops again, the Colts? Or is that still Hurtado?
I think that's still Hurtado at
It
short.
is, okay.
Scopelitis at second.
And there's going to be the throw. Uh-oh. There's no advancement there, so no error. There's going to be 3 balls and a strike now.
Clean off the plate there.
Yeah, just with the shoes. They used to have brushes to do that.
No, he was brushing it.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. All right, so Gonzalez awaits the pitch, and that's going to be outside. And now Cathedral with the tying run at first base, bringing up Fonseca, who is 2 for 2.
Oh, and their best player, too. It's their best player.
2 for 2, also hit by a pitch. He's been on all 3 times, hit a pair of doubles.
Well, somebody told me they wanted to be here all day in this nice sunshine.
Hey, where I'm saying, where else do you want to be?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm right here in the air conditioner, so I'm just fine.
That's true.
All right,
Smell the grass now.
Yeah, and the wet dirt. The wet Pro Stabilizer Red. Well, that's going to be a strike. He's not even looking. Yeah, okay. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, score 6-4. And Mumbo at second base, and then Gonzalez over at first, and that's going to be foul back. All right, Phillips ahead of the count here. Let's see if he delivers, tries a change of speed here. He does, and that's going to be upstairs. And earlier, that was a strike.
Hey, they were nice about it. I think their coach.
Even count 2-2.
Oh.
The guy really could have slid in hard and destroyed your. He didn't. So I was like, hey, I appreciate that. He's like, I just don't play that way. I was like, I know.
All right, there's the pitch again, and that's going to be downstairs. So I don't know. That's
He was right too on Marcos.
Full count.
He was right on Marcos' interference. Oh yeah. As soon as when the guy didn't get the throw off, I was thinking maybe they won't say anything.
there's the ground ball to the left side. 1 run will score, and there's not a cut anywhere in sight.
Well, that should not have been thrown. That only should have been thrown to a cutoff, but.
So Mumbo scores on the last play. Gonzalez at second base, Fonseca now at first. And so now Cathedral just 1 run away from tying this ball game up.
And who's at the plate? The guy that went yard in the first.
Ramirez.
Has walked twice since then.
And look at the hit. Looks like Cathedral will have tied this up now as Gonzalez rounds third and hit it for home and scores easily. RBI for Ramirez.
And we got ourselves a tie ball game.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they got all those 2. We are squared away.
All right, so now there's going to be a timeout. Have discussion with Phillips. We're going to take one, too. We'll be back here in 30 seconds. KSVPTV.com.
Are missing teeth or even failing teeth holding you back from living life to the fullest? Maybe you avoid smiling in photos, or you're sick of poor fitting and comfortable dentures that you have to take out every night. At Carabelli Dental, we offer dental implants as a permanent natural solution to your problem. Implants let you smile and speak and chew with full confidence all over again. Don't allow yourself to wait any longer to restore your smile. Your confidence and everything depends on it.
Come see the
Are missing teeth or even failing teeth holding you back from living life to the fullest? Maybe you avoid smiling in photos, or you're sick of poor fitting and comfortable dentures that you have to take out every night. At Carabelli Dental.
All right, welcome back, KSVPTV.com. As the conference is over on the bump, and it's a new ball game. 6-6, and the inning is the bottom of the 6th.
Just one gone, 2 on. And you got a hitter who is not hitting the game yet, but is 4th in the lineup. So
he fell out of play.
Somebody who has lots of ability to hit the ball, you would assume.
Mm-hmm. All right, so 0-1 with 1 out. New Mexico Military trying to get a 2-ball here to get out of the inning. As you know, New Mexico Military, the visiting team. Cathedral trying to score here to go up, and that's going to be another ball. Oh, they call that a strike?
They did.
Oh, my gosh. Let me undo this here.
You guys run out of coaches. Don't get tossed.
All right, so 0-2. And there's going to be the ground ball up the middle, and now looks like Fonseca will score, and now Cathedral will have the lead.
So 3 consecutive singles. Score 3 runs in a row.
Yeah, Escalante with the RBI single, bringing up Beltran. Only 1 out still.
Yeah, there's still work to do for the Colts. But, you know, Cathedral's out hit Nimmy the whole game. I mean, Nimmy just has 2 hits in the ball game.
Yeah. One of those being a grand slam. I mean, right, that's 4 of their runs. A couple walks and then a base hit.
Right.
I'm sorry, that's going to be a ball over to Beltran. Make it 2 balls.
Careful. Calling that a ball too soon.
Yes, you're right. I did, didn't I? Not sure what we're going to get here. And now there's going to be a conversation. Is he not coming set?
No, he's asking about the count.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's 1-1. All right, let me change mine because I've had it 2 balls. So 2 balls and 1 strike now. Three balls and a strike, and I'm going to wait to see because that could have been a strike.
Right at the knees.
Yeah, it was close. All right, full count now.
For second and third, nobody out. 2-1 count. And
All right. Bottom of the 6th, you have a 3-2 count with 1 out. Runners at first and second base. The hitter is Beltran, who is 0 for 3.
But
Phillips
he's been on twice due to errors.
Phillips hits that one into the gap, and it looks like you'll have Ramirez score. You might have Escalante score.
Easily.
And looks like it's going to be a 2 RBI double. And now Cathedral with the lead by 3. So let's go with that line shot over to the gap. We'll call it a double.
Yep. Makes it 9-6, and now we'll get a pitching change.
All right, well, let's take a break. We'll be right back. KSVPTV.com.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571.
Dion's is homegrown right here in New Mexico and is the perfect place for team dinners, family gatherings, and all your catering needs. Stop by their location on South Main and West Wildy in Roswell for the best pizza, salads, and subs in town at a price that won't break the bank. Dion's makes it easy to bring together your favorite people with your favorite food for any occasion. Visit Dion's.com to order ahead for dine-in or pickup. That's Dion's.com.
All right, welcome back to KSVPTV.com. Had a pitching change now for New Mexico Military. It's going to be Gonzalez Miles, number 1, as Phillips will go back to center field. It looks like Ortega will stay in left. I don't see any other position changes.
No, I think it's still Kenton Wright, too. So
okay. All right, so now New Mexico Military with a 3-run deficit now.
Now batting number 4, Luke Bagels.
And so now batting for Cathedral will be number 4, Vega.
Yeah, he's 0 for 3, a couple of ground outs and a line out.
And there's going to be a ground ball to Scopelitis over to Maloney for out number 2. Ooh, that was kind of dangerous.
Beltran advances to third.
He cut that ball in front of him that way instead of just straight on.
The unnecessary backhand, is that what you're saying?
Yep, that's exactly right. All right, now it's going to be Saldivar.
3 strikeouts. He can get the golden sombrero here, but he won't.
And that's going to be Kent with the catch. So is that just a 2-pitch inning for
we will see.
In relief?
Let me get this in, and I'll let you know that.
All right, we'll see what's going on here.
So Cathedral gets 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors, 28 pitches. Spear, Scopelitis, and Barcelo up when we come back. Cathedral in the lead, 9-6. KSVPTV.com.
Artesia General Hospital presents your Spring Health Checklist. Spring is here, and it's time to shake off winter and refresh your wellness routine. Tip 1. Manage allergies. Check daily pollen levels and shower after spending time outdoors to keep allergens from lingering. Tip 2, clean smarter. Spring cleaning improves air quality. Replace air filters and dust surfaces to reduce irritants in your home. Tip 3, fuel your body with seasonal foods. Fresh fruits and vegetables provide vitamins to your immune system needs. And tip 4, schedule your annual physical. Preventive care keeps you strong and active all year long. Healthy habits this spring means more energy for everything you love. Brought to you by Artesia General Hospital. Ready to help take care of you and your family.
All right, we are back. We are here in the top half of the 7th inning. Coming up for New Mexico Military is Spear, Scopelitis, and Barcelo. New Mexico Military down by 3. They were up at one time, 6-2, and had a couple of key errors. And kind of pitching just kind of struggled a little bit.
Yeah, except for the last guy, the 8th grader, Gonzalez Miles, who got 2 outs on 2 pitches.
It's going to be a strike inside. So 0-1 to Brock Spear. That's going to be out. Uh-oh.
Spear just a freshman.
Yeah, way out, actually. So anything can happen here in this 7th inning. The Colts only down by 3. Next game will be the Roswell Coyotes as they take on the Portales Rams in the Consolation Championship game. And that is going to be a curveball on the outer half. All right, so 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitcher is Mumbo, number 5. It's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just a note to all you coaches out there: keep Max Preps updated.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a good thing to do.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Rosters, schedules, stats, it's all
the above.
All good.
All right, so Brock Spear strikes out looking. 1 out, and now Cathedral just 2 outs away from victory.
Yeah, they're going to have to get out the 3 and 4 hitters, though.
Yeah, Scopelitis.
Constantino Scopelitis.
He's got a walk, fly out to center, and a strikeout swinging today.
There's a curveball. Called strike. Oh, there's another bender. Strike 2. And last time, Scopelitis just threw his arms out, and that ball went a long way.
A really long way. Just through the hands. That wasn't much of a offering at that pitch.
Well, expect Mumble to go ahead and throw another curveball. That's going to be a ball. You know, this little thing here was last year, too, so I remember that little, whatchamacallit.
Art.
There you go. All right, and it's going to be a little line out to Vega for out number 2.
All right, down to their last out. Or the Colts. I almost said Broncos, too. Or the Colts.
Yeah.
We started off hot with the grand slam to start the game, but haven't been able to do much since then.
Well, I think Mumble might get the win here. Look at that. Nice play. 5-3, and Cathedral comes back to win it.
Salvador with a slick play at third ends the ball game. So, winning pitcher is going to be Mambo, number 5. And the losing pitcher is going to be Phillips. And no save. So here we go with the stats. For Cathedral, 8 hits, 9 runs, 8 RBIs, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts, 2 doubles by Fonseca, a double by Beltran, a home run for Ramirez, a 2-run shot. And Felix started the game, 4 innings pitched, gave up just 1 hit, but 6 runs, 5 of them earned, 5 walks and 2 strikeouts. Mambo number 5 comes in, pitches 3 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. For the Colts, Barcelo started the game, pitched 2 2/3, seemed to be doing well, but was pulled. He gave up 2 earned runs with a strikeout and 2 walks. Ortega came in, gave up 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Then Phillips came in, gave up 5 runs, all of them earned on 5 hits, a walk and a strikeout. And then Gonzalez Miles, 2 outs on 2 pitches. Hitting for the Colts, it was Phillips with a grand slam in the first inning. But that was just about it. The only RBIs in the game, and one of only 2 hits, as Maloney also added a single. So there you go. 7th place goes to Cathedral. 8th place goes to the Colts.
All right. Well, we're going to close this game out. Cathedral now will improve their record to 7-6-2, and New Mexico Military now will fall to 2-4. Next game will be between the Roswell Coyotes and the Portales Rams. Game time right about 1 o'clock. We're going to take a break from the launch pad. KSVPTV.com.
That concludes this presentation of Sports on KSVPTV.com. Sports on KSVPTV.com is presented by Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Carabelli Dental, Central Valley Electric Cooperative, Eastern New Mexico University Portales and NMMI Roswell, Farmers Country Market, Bergey's Plumbing and Heating, Pecos Valley Equipment and John Deere, Amigo Machinery and Kubota, Fulkerson Plumbing and Heating, Maupin and Brown Dentistry, National Furniture Liquidators, Plateau, Richland Dodge, Richland GM, Rio Pecos Medical, Roswell Honda, Roswell Hyundai, Roswell Nissan, Trans Aero Medevac, Trustmark Roofing, Dion's Pizza Salads and Subs, and Wakefield Oil. We now return you to your regular scheduled programming.